Welcome to my pop art zombie look. This can be worn just like this, or you can add black light. And the greatest thing about pop art zombies is you can choose whatever color you want. You can have a hot pink zombie, you can have a blue zombie, you can have whatever you want. So if you want to see how to create this look, keep watching and enjoy. I took off my wig to prevent any makeup from getting on it, but first I drew where the bang sat so I knew how far to go up. I suggest going past your line so if your wig moves, you won't show your natural skin. With Wolf's Green from the Essentials palette, I covered all the exposed skin. If you're doing this for Halloween, continue down the arms and anywhere else you'll see the skin. I'm using a beauty blender, but if you don't want to get your beauty blender all green, you can use a regular cosmetic sponge. Avoid ones that have straight edges. They'll be harder to blend. Layering works best and avoid too much water. Then I did the exact same thing with Wolf's Green in the Blacklight Neon palette and Cryolon's UV Aqua Color palette, mainly because I didn't have enough to use just one of them. If you have a spot that will not cover up, just let it dry, wait a little bit, and then try again. Because sometimes you'll just end up peeling it off. Like I've got this spot up here, it will not cover, but it's wet. So hopefully when I try again, it'll cover up. With the blue UV paint from Cryolon, I started creating the brain. The blue is unbelievably patchy, but once you cover it with eyeshadow, you won't notice. I covered it with Sugar Pill's After Party. I added ooze and orange. You can do whatever color ooze you would like. On the brain, I added the squiggles. I then outlined the rest of the brain and ooze. I then outlined my eyebrow. I took a light blue eyeshadow from BH Cosmetics to highlight the brain. I started filling in the brows with pink UV paint. To make this easier, you can glue down your eyebrows for an easier application. I didn't do that, so it takes a few layers. Then, over top of that, I added Lit Cosmetics Pretty Hot Pink Glitter, which glows under black light. I also added Solar Blast to the orange ooze. For the mouth, I drew out the shapes. I originally drew them more round. I later added the jagged edges. I drew in the teeth where the opening of the mouth will be. Make sure to keep track of where the gaps are in the mouth. Once I got all the teeth in place, I started to fill in around them. I mixed together yellow and orange UV paints to get the color of the teeth. If you use just yellow, it'll blend in with the green. If you cover over the black outlines, just draw them back in when the paints are dry. I outlined where my natural lip is, so I know where to add the pink. Where the outline is, I filled in the lips. I also add a little bit of glitter on top of that. I added the hole in my cheek as well as on my nose. I drew the outline first and then filled them in. Now I'm adding the points to the mouth. I just extended the spots that were round to a sharp and jagged point, sometimes adding lines coming off of it. I added a small opening in my cheek and then filled it in with UV purple paint, then added a little stitch next to it. I wiped off the green on my chest in the shape of a heart, and then added pink UV paint. I traced around it with black eyeliner. With my head tilted down to avoid fallout, I covered my eyes with black eyeshadow and then lined my waterline with NYX Black Bean. And that's it! You're done! Go eat some fabulous brains!